I'm definitely bullish on AVAX long term, so let's go over a few reasons why. My name is EQ. I've helped over 1,500 people learn how to trade since 2021. If you want to join us in the EPIQ trading floor, it is free to sign up. I'll leave the link in the description as well as the video. And then if you want to check out the all access pass, that is available for free for 3 days as well. And before we hop into it all, none of this is financial advice. I'm not paid by the Avalanche team in any way, and I am currently invested in Avalanche at the making of this video. Now, first things first, some of the things and reasons why I'm bullish on AVAX. I like to go with buy the news and sell the hype, and in the last few months, and I would say in the last few years, they're already working with multiple states, including California and Wyoming. As of the last 2 weeks, they're working with Wyoming to test instant payments with state-issued stablecoins, which can cut government vendor payments from weeks to seconds, which, as you can imagine, would be a very, very bullish thing for the AVAX ecosystem. On top of that, within the last few months, FIFA, the global soccer organization, or football, wherever you're located, they dropped Algorand and they ended up partnering with AVAX. The first wave of things they're going to be releasing are going to be NFTs. So I can imagine all of this news and global macros can really start to pick up, especially if you start to consider the amount of volume that's flowing into AVAX on the longer terms. And on the short term, we're getting essentially a nice triple bottom test. We've seen a liquidity sweep today. There's a lot of major macros right now. Currently is through FOMC, and then Trump's going to be speaking in about 30 minutes. So there's definitely a lot of volatility in the markets. This could slip down more theoretically. We could test back into the $20 range, maybe even down to the 17, but 20 seems like a good spot if we don't hold at 22. But long term, you're looking at probably the number 3 or 4 L1 blockchain that's out there. They're going to be in direct competition and in the same conversation as Solana and Cardano. And this is still currently testing bear market prices, which is actually kind of crazy. And the last few times we've seen volume inflow, we've seen really good moves. The first time was about a 400% move. Then we see volume inflow again. From that point, we saw a 156% move. And then if this even wants to retest the all-time high from 2021, which is going to be just at about 148 bucks, that's going to be a 700% move. Then from there, you're going to go into price discovery mode, and it really comes down to what the market's going to give us in terms of total market cap and total money that's inflowing into the crypto space. So from a risk to reward perspective, this is definitely a bullish play, at least in my opinion, and is still severely oversold in comparison to other projects. Now, on the longer terms, on the daily, we're starting to see a nice double bottom. So if we can start to continue to claim this range anywhere above, let's say, $25 to $35, and we start to hold, we could see a nice impulse move up to test these range highs at about 56 to 60, and then from there start to push into that all-time high range. So if you want to stay up to date with this trade, including all of my other long-term trades, I post everything because I trade in multiple markets, so it doesn't matter if it's crypto, forex, or stocks, which is futures for me. I post all of that in the EPIQ trading floor, so if you want to get access to that, go join us. If you learned anything in this video, hit that like button. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. I hope everyone has an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on wherever you're tuning in the world, and I'll see you on the next video.